Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about dimension. Dimension. At first we have to know what is dimension. The dimension is the size of something including its length, width and height. It's called dimension. Length, width and height is called dimension. Somewhere we hear something that is the 2D shape, 3D shape, 4D shape. What about the shape? If we know 2D shape, it means it's a two-dimensional shape. 2D means two things. If we see this duster, it has one length and breadth. If it contains only two physical quantities, it means it's a 2D dimension. If it's contained three things, that is called 3D. We know about 3D movies. So now we are going to find out the dimension of some physical quantities. Let us know. One thing you should know, that if you find out the dimension, you should have to know the formula of that physical quantity. If I take one physical quantity like area, it means the formula of area is length into breadth. Length into breadth. If we see this board, it has a length. This is a length, and it's also have a breadth. It's a breadth, but we can see this. This is also a length. Actually, this is a breadth, but we can call it length also. So the length is L. The breadth is L. The dimension of area is L power 2. One thing I forget to tell you, that the form of the dimension is M, L, T. M means mass, L for length and T stands for time. M, it contains some power, MA, LB and TC. So we can see there is no mass, so we can put M0. We have L2. We can write here L2. We don't have any T. T means time. So we can put T0. So the dimension of area is N0, L2, T0. Similarly, we can also find out the dimension of the volume. I have already told you we should have to know the formula of physical quantity. The next physical quantity is volume. The formula of volume is length, breadth into height. If I find out the volume of this pen, we should have to know the length, breadth and also this height. So we know that the length is L, the breadth is also L and height is also length. So we can write here L. We know that L into L into L, L cube. We can also write like this, M0, because we don't have any mass, so we put M0. We have L3, length 3 times, and we don't have any time, so we put T0. This is the dimension of the volume. Now we are going to learn some more physical quantities dimension, like velocity. The formula of velocity is distance or displacement by time. Displacement by time. If I have to know the displacement or distance, we should measure We can use the unit of meter, kilometer. It means that is also a length. We can write here L, and we have also T. T means time. If we have a denominator T, we know that if a denominator becomes the numerator, its power becomes negative. So we can write here L T minus 1. We can also write like this. We don't have any mass. We don't have any mass in velocity. So we can write here m0 L T minus 1. This is the dimension of velocity. Again, now I am choosing the acceleration. Acceleration. The formula of acceleration is velocity by time. We have already find out the dimension of the velocity, which was LT minus 1. Don't forget to write third bracket. Okay. The time is t. Similarly, if the denominator becomes the numerator, the power of that quantity becomes negative. L T, I have already minus 1. If we add minus 1 on minus 1, it becomes minus 2. We can write here minus 2. So the acceleration's dimension will be m0 L T minus 2. Like this we can find out any dimension of any physical quantity if we know the formula of that physical quantity. Now we are going to find out the dimension of energy. Okay. The formula of energy is, which Einstein gave us, E is equals to mc square. E means energy, m stands for mass, and c the velocity of light. We have mass, so we can put here m. Velocity of light, c stands for velocity of light. Velocity, the dimension of velocity is L T minus 1. So we can find out the energy, the dimension of energy is m L T minus 1. So the dimension of energy is m L T minus 1. There are some unitless dimension also. Like if we talk about the unitless dimension, there are many dimensionless physical quantities, like strain. If I talk about dimensionless quantity, which will be like strain. Strain, the formula of strain is change in length by length. This is change in length, where we can put L, and it is also L. We cut them and we find out 1. The strain is a dimensionless quantity. Similarly, we have angle. The formula of angle is arc by radius. Arc by radius. Arc means we can measure the arc in meter, centimeter, kilometer. It means arc is also a length. Similarly, radius is also a length. We can measure them with the meter, centimeter, kilometer. We can write here in L in place of radius. Cut them, we find out 1. Angle is also a dimensionless quantity. So this was the dimension class. Thank you all of you.